Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Yay, are you happy? Look at the mess. Hey guys, welcome. Happy Halloween. Today is Wednesday, October 31st, and it is Halloween, and I have no idea what we're gonna do today. It is currently it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and my kids are, Avery's still in pajamas. She just finished her brunch. She had a Uncrustables peanut butter and jelly sandwich. She loves those. Paisley is on the landing playing. I don't know why. She's watching TV from the landing because it's fun, I guess. I don't know. Her hair is a mess, by the way. So I don't know. So I'm kind of riding the struggle bus a little bit today. We're a little behind and just kind of off schedule because I have been up since 4:15 a.m. Avery woke up at 4:15. My alarm was set for 4:35 and then another one for 4:40 because on Wednesdays, my neighbor teaches a Tabata exercise class over at the gym on one of the gyms here on Post. And so the class is at 5:15, and that's the only class I can actually go to during the week because of Will's schedule. He is actually, he has to be in formation for PT, organized PT by 6:20. So a lot of the classes in the morning, like spin, I would love to go to, and they're free. The spin classes are free, and I'm like, oh, this would be awesome. I won't even have to join a gym, but I can't go because he has to be at PT at 6:20, and the kids can't stay home by themselves. So that explains why I get up at 4:40 on Wednesday mornings. But I love it though because my workouts are done. We can just take on the day. But because Avery did wake up, like Will had to stay up with her while I worked out, and then I got back home and he left for PT and she was still awake, so I kind of gave her like a little breakfast snack. Like she had a banana at 6:30 this morning and milk, and I kept her up. I was gonna put her back down at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock for like a late morning nap, but I was making her breakfast and she started falling asleep in her high chair at like 8:30, 8 o'clock. So she went back to bed at 8, but then stayed in bed till like 10. And so it's kind of throw off our whole day now because she's not going to take a nap. And there's a couple events that I would like to go to today for Halloween. Paisley, trick or treat. You remember? Yay. No. I tried to explain trick or treat to Paisley, but I mean, she doesn't really get it, so which is fine. And speaking of Paisley, I know a couple of you guys have asked about Paisley and for me to do a sit-down Q&A video on Paisley and her diagnosis, and I promise, I actually honestly had every intention of filming that today, and because Avery woke up so early, I did not get to film that, so I'm so sorry. I promise though I will get that filmed in the next couple of days and get that up so you guys can learn all about Paisley and her diagnosis of autism. What would you like? Milk? She likes these shakes, these Pediasure shakes she's addicted to. Which I guess is kind of good for her. I mean, they're good because they kind of fill in those nutrition gaps. Look at how excited she gets. They fill in those nutrition gaps because you guys know her diet is very limited and she's very picky. So I'm glad she likes these. At least she gets, very good nutrition. Okay, Paisley, this is it. You had 1 shake already today, and you can only have 2 a day because 2 is the recommended. It's not medication, it's not dosage. What is it? You can only have 2 a day. So this is it. No more shakes, okay? No more. All right, here you go. Say thank you. Okay, guys, so like I was saying, I don't even know what we're going to do today because it's Halloween. And I honestly really don't want to stay home and trick-or-treat in the neighborhood today, even though it's our first Halloween. Sorry, guys. Avery interrupted me because I heard clinking. You know what these are? My napkin rings that are a part of our like formal dining stuff that I keep in our little china buffet cabinet. I heard her clinking around and she got a hold of these. Let's put these back in here. This is where I keep like all of my nice china. Obviously I've got my like Christmas stuff. These are napkin rings that they were set up very nicely in here. Those are like linen napkins and my placemats. Oh, I need to get a little lock for this again. Avery just grabbed the water. As I was filming that, she grabbed her water off of the table and decided to take a drink and then spit it. This is why I'm riding the struggle bus today. Avery has already begun the terrible twos. It's already been in progress for a little while now. She literally is just, oh God, I love that child, but she drives me up a wall most days. But anyway, like I was saying, so even though it's our first Halloween here at Eustis, I really don't want to stay home and trick or treat. I've heard from our neighbors that have been here for a while that, you know, everybody tends to come over here in our neighborhood on our street because this is officer housing. So I guess the parents and kids figure, oh, well, they make more money, they're higher ranking, so they're gonna have the better candy. They're gonna buy a bunch, which a lot of people do, go buy a bunch of the candy, and you'll get a like high influx, high traffic of trick-or-treaters. I can't speak for Eustis, but it did happen last year when we lived at Bragg. We got a ton of trick-or-treaters. Like, everyone kind of flocked to our street because, again, it was officer housing. But I bought, what did I buy last year? Can anybody remember? I bought fruit snacks because I want a healthy option. I think I bought paydays. And we started handing them out, but then we decided to leave the bowl there because it didn't look like a whole lot of trick-or-treaters right at 6, and we're going to take the kids to do like halfway around the street, and we came back and all of our candy was gone. Like, they thought it was a free-for-all, and we spent like $90 on it. So I'm not down for spending like $100 on candy to give out to kids this year. I just don't want to do it. Like, last year was cute because my kids were really little. We put them in the stroller and we went trick-or-treating, and we did a lot though last year. We also went to like the pumpkin patch a couple times and like different Halloween events, but this year we honestly haven't done an actual Halloween event other than Busch Gardens. We attempted to go to 2 different trunk or treat events last week, but I think that because they were advertised on social media, the word got out, and it was just, oh my gosh, like so many people there. One of them was at a church. I couldn't even find parking. The other one was here on post, and it rained, so they had to move it inside. So it was raining that day, and people were standing out in the rain, and they were literally letting people in like a few at a time, and it was like a line around the building, and it reminded me of that like Build-A-Bear, Build Your Age event, and I was like, no. So we didn't get to do that. So there is, Avery, no, she's at it again. So there is an event at 3 o'clock in just 2 hours. Here on post at the community center for the family homes, the community center. So it's like a pre-trick-or-treating event, which I hope a lot of people aren't going to be attending because it's at 3 o'clock. So most people are at work and kids are in school or in daycare. So it's not going to be like crazy, especially if I get there right at 3, but parents are going to be getting off early tonight because it is Halloween and, you know, they want to take their kids trick-or-treating. So I'm going to go to that. I'm going to take the kids to that. Avery actually has 2 different outfits. I'm gonna, because it's a nice day. It says the high is 72. I'm gonna have her be a strawberry today, which is the outfit. That's the costume Paisley wore when Paisley was 2. So I'm gonna like pass it on down. Paisley is a fairy this year with fairy wings and everything, and she loves it. They both love wearing fairy wings. And then I think for this evening, there was like a fall festival at a church, at a community church in Newport News, the city of Newport News. And so I kind of want to go to that because it's, you know, mentions fall festival, not just trunk or treating, but, you know, there's trunk or treating, but there's also bounce houses and food and games and hay rides. So I'd rather do that. And it seems like when I looked on Facebook, it wasn't like, you know, a crazy amount of people, a crazy number of people interested. And it's like only like maybe like, I don't know if it was even 70. So it seems it's a smaller church. And so I'm like, perfect. I would rather do that. I know the town center is also hosting, you know, trick-or-treating at different stores in like Hampton, the city of Hampton. But I think I would rather do the church one anyway. Just a safe place to trick-or-treat. And, you know, I guess I don't really get into Halloween that much. Halloween's not my thing. I love fall. The season of fall I love, but I love Christmas more than anything. So you'll definitely see me at like Christmas everything. I'm like Christmas elf. So yeah, my kids don't really care. They enjoy like, you know, wearing hats and dressing up and stuff, but you know, they don't really eat candy. I don't give them candy. Paisley likes fruit snacks. I mean, that's all she really cares. If she gets fruit snacks in her trick-or-treat bag, she's happy. But other than that, they don't really care to walk around. Paisley can't say trick or treat. Neither can Avery. So honestly, I just kind of want to keep it more of like family oriented and just low key this year. Maybe next year we'll do trick or treating, but I just don't want to stay home and hand out candy. Oh my gosh, this is what's going on. So Paisley's kind of like, she's mellow. Avery's just, she's a tornado. I literally have cleaned. She does this to my pillows on my love seat every time. She throws them all off. I've cleaned this area like literally 6 times today. There was a waffle over there I see. She had a PB&J, so I had to take her out of her shirt, her pajama shirt, because what she likes to do after a peanut butter and jelly is put her little peanut butter hands. What are you doing? On like all over her shirt, in her hair, which she touched like every inch of the high chair, so I had to clean that. So I mean, I don't even think she needs to get dressed per se. I think just dressed in like a costume, because it's 1:12 now, and this community event, pre-trick-or-treating event's at 3, so it's literally an hour and 45 minutes. Avery, sit down. Avery, you're so cute. We have her hat that matches. And then Paisley is a fairy, and we also have her wings. We're not going to put those on until we get there. Doesn't she look so pretty? 2:30, the community trick-or-treating at the community center starts at 3, so we've got 30 minutes. I think I'm going to drive over there instead of walking. I thought I was going to walk at first, but I think driving's a better idea. So I'm going to go change my outfit, and we're going to head out. Okay, we made it out of the house on time. It's 2:50. And we're just driving like the whole 2 minutes that it takes to get to the community center. I was gonna walk, but I decided against it because I would have to literally just kind of like high step walk to the community center, because it's not like down the street. It's over by the park that we always go to. So it's, it would take at least 20 minutes walking at like, a pretty good pace. And I didn't want to get hot because it's 73 degrees outside, and I wanted to look cute. And so I'm wearing my Tory Burch flats, so I knew if I walked, my feet were gonna be killing me. So we're here, but I called just to make sure I was at the right place, and she said they were getting ready to set up outside. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm at the right place, because this was the address. It's like a 2-minute drive, but yeah, apparently they're getting ready to set up out front. I don't really know what they're doing, but hopefully it's, worth the time getting the kids dressed and ready and out of the house. But I mean, at least they get to parade around in their costumes and have somebody see them. So that's like the bonus about this. Good memories, good pictures, good video footage. So they're just watching Daniel Tiger while we're waiting for them to set up, and I'm gonna get the stroller out, I think. We made it to Strawberry, trick or treat. You ready to get in the stroller? All right, yeah, you're getting down. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, Paisley's wing already broke. Hold on, we're gonna go. You gotta pick up your bucket. She doesn't want to hold that. What? Yeah, you don't want to. Cute, Paige. Cool. Here comes Avery.
All right, let me call Daddy. We're gonna go.
Okay, your hat's in the stroller. What are you doing? I bet I know. That means we're gonna have to leave. We're back home from trick or treat event number 1. And when I say event, that was, I really am a positive person, and I try to be positive, but that was a complete waste of time. So that event, y'all, that we went to, it was literally a trick-or-treat walk up to the community center, and they just handed out a piece of candy. Like, if I would have known that's all it was going to be, I never would have brought my kids to load them up in strollers to go literally walk up to the community center and say trick or treat for them and get a piece of candy. I am hoping that this event tonight at this church that I want to go to is worthwhile, and I'm sure it will be. It says they have bounce house, it says they have food, it says they have games, it says they have tractor pull, it says they have hay rides. I'm telling you, this is like the last event for Halloween, and I just want to get some good pictures and some good footage of my kids in costume. It's not that big of a deal because, I mean, like I said, I'm not that big into Halloween, but I do want them to participate. I mean, I always, you know, even though Paisley, you know, she's autistic and she can't really say, her vocabulary is not extensive whatsoever. And so she can't say trick or treat. She doesn't get it. She likes dressing up in like fun little costumes, but she doesn't get why she's doing it. She doesn't get why we say trick or treat. So to her, Halloween has absolutely no meaning, no purpose. She just thinks it's fun to run around in a costume. So honestly, I'm glad they're at the age that they're young enough to not be disappointed that we didn't get to go to like 3 events now, that they've kind of all just kind of, it's a good thing, because otherwise I would have to do a lot of explaining and making up to them. And I'm telling you, if this one tonight is a bust, I'm just going to take them to like, probably Cece's or something. That's Paisley's favorite place, the Cece's Pizza. And just let them go to town on some pizza and pasta and desserts in their costumes, because honestly, that's all Paisley really care about anyway. She would just honestly love twirling around in a princess dress, like a Sophia the First dress, and eating pizza and playing at the park. And I'm so mad at that stupid costume. Those wings broke. Ugh, I don't even know why they were folded, put away. The kids weren't playing with them, so I don't even know how they broke. They're just like, we've had Dollar Tree wings last longer than that. I should have just dressed them up as princess. Actually, my neighbor gave me an idea. Her daughter was dressed in like an Elsa. It wasn't an Elsa costume, but it was a nightgown. Like you guys have seen Paisley's Belle nightgown. It looks like a princess dress where people actually think it's an actual costume, but it's not. It's just a nightgown. So honestly, maybe I'll just dress her up as Belle, because here, we're right here in front of the toy bin, because she has this cute Belle purse. And we can just kind of add that. I don't have shoes for her, but we can figure something out. She can just wear tennis shoes. And then we have her Belle doll. I mean, she could carry around. I don't think she would. I mean, maybe for pictures, I don't know, but she loves that nightgown. So just an idea, because otherwise she's just going to be a fairy with no wings. I put the kids to bed. They're just a mess. They're a nightmare. I don't want to say my kids are a nightmare. I'm not saying they're a nightmare, but their behavior is a nightmare. They're just falling out, crying for no reason at the playground. We played at the playground after we walked up to the community center and said trick or treat. Paisley like ran over to these like teenagers and like kind of hung out with them, trying to run away from me. She ran up to another parent and like, you know how she throws her arms around people, like pick me up, trying to run away from me. So that's like irritating. Avery's falling out, throwing herself back. They need naps. So everyone's just going to nap for a little while. I'm going to get them up at like 5:15. So an hour and 15 minutes at least just of rest. And then we're going to go to this church thing when Will gets home. And then hopefully, I pray that's like worthwhile, because this is like the last straw. This is like the last Halloween event. This is Halloween day. I wish Halloween, you know, was on a Saturday. Honestly, they just need to start making like, if you're going to have an event, don't have an event on a Monday or a Wednesday. Have an event on a Saturday afternoon/evening when families can attend. I think next year, that's what I'm going to do. That way we can get good pictures and I don't have to worry about like leaving and going to trunk or treats and such. I think next year I'm going to have my own Halloween party. I'm going to get a bounce house. I'm going to have activities. I'm going to have everyone dress up. I'm going to pre-make like cut out Halloween cookies, and I'll have, you know, a little station where kids can decorate cookies, where they can color Halloween pictures, where they can make a Halloween craft. I'm going to have a party that way kids can dress up, they can have fun, parents can hang out, get some food. Yeah, we're not doing this next year. I just had some dinner. Some dried Apple Jacks, because all of the skim milk is gone. All we have is the girls' whole milk, and that's just, I don't like whole milk. I don't like it. Hey, this is full of vitamins. Look at that. You know, the parents that say the sugary cereals, but the sugary cereals have tons of vitamins and good stuff in them, so they count. So it's 5:50. I don't know if like the times around here for trick-or-treating are a lot earlier. I always remember from like 6 to 8 as a kid, but I guess it's from like 5 to whenever. I mean, everybody's out. I feel bad because we got a lot of knocks and doorbell rings, but I didn't buy candy. Like I said, I didn't really want to, I guess, I don't know, just stand and hand out candy. Look, there's MPs over there sitting in the corner regulating. But we're going to the church event, so I mean, I'd rather do that. So something fun that the girls can participate in.
You don't want to contribute to cabbage.
Exactly. So I did a little wardrobe change. I was just gonna wear my buffalo check shirt, but then I remembered in the 2T bin of clothing that Avery, well, that used to be Paisley's clothes that are passed down to Avery now, that there was a Sophia the First princess dress that Paisley wore on her 2nd birthday for her Princess and Superheroes birthday party. The dress was a little too big for Avery, but I do remember a Superman dress that Paisley wore also for a friend's superhero birthday. So I put that on Avery, and I put my Superwoman shirt on. It's got a cape and everything. I'll show you. And I just added these leggings, which are super comfy. So I'm even more comfy now than I was. I changed Paisley into her Belle nightgown so she can be Princess Belle, just like I told you guys I would. Honestly, she was just really hot. She fell asleep in her room, and we went to get her up, and she was soaking wet. She was so hot. So we just kind of took off the fairy costume and those leggings and shirt and just changed her into her Belle nightgown, so she's much happier in that. So just to show you guys what I was telling you about, it's just completely dead over here. I told you that I had heard that people come over to the officer housing, which, like, there's an influx of people. I knew that a lot of them are not neighbors, although I don't know everybody that lives in the surrounding area of our circle, of our neighborhood street, but I know that some of the people did not live there. So like over here, it's just completely dead. People have, I mean, there are like a couple people out trick-or-treating, but of course everyone's coming to the officer housing as suspected because, you know, of course they're going to do it up with candy and decorations. Yeah, it just ghost town over here. All right, we made it here. This is the fall festival going on at church here. I mean, it's cute. There's the trunk or treat. No, this is where the trunk or treaters go. The trunks are open right here.
Where do I go?
Look at Belle. Hi, Princess Belle. You've got your purse on. Can I see your purse? There's her purse. And there is Superwoman sidekick. You're my sidekick, Avery. Nice purse, Paige. Look. You want to get some candy? Ooh, look at the fun trunks, Paige. Hi. Look. Uh-oh. She keeps trying to get away from me. No. Come here. Look at this. Look how fun. Wow.
That's all right.
Wow, Paige. Did you get candy? She wants to run. Ah, I know you want to get down. We're going to go on a hayride in a minute. Okay, we got some candy. And we're going to the bounce house. Come on, Supergirl. This is a cute, small community church. It's really sweet. We are a Facebook church. We seek his face and read his book. That's cute. All right, there's the bounce house and a hayride over this way. Okay, they're in the bounce house. It's getting dark. It's hard to see them. All right. Here they are. Hey, girls. Paisley, you gonna jump? There's the little tractor pull hayride. Ooh, look, there's hot chocolate. Face painting. Ooh.
Oh my!
Wow, look. Avery. Avery. Where are you? Supergirl is on the run. No, no, leave it. No, no, no. No. Come on, go this way. Fix your bow. Bow. Here.
Okay, go ahead, hurry up.
Hey guys, well, sorry, it's a couple days after Halloween. We actually had a really good time. I mean, we were just trying to find different things to do, but thankfully we had that trunk or treat at the church. It was really nice. I'm glad we went. Otherwise, it would have just been a basic Halloween. And like I said, I really don't put that much emphasis on Halloween. It's just not my thing. I don't think it's bad. It's just not my thing. I enjoy dressing up. I think it's fun. You get free candy, but it's just not my thing. Christmas is my thing. So Christmas, we will be at like every possible event. and you know, I wouldn't even have to worry about like finding something to do for the Christmas holidays. But anyway, I don't know if it was a full moon on Halloween or what. Like we were riding the struggle bus the next morning. The kids slept in, we woke up late. It was feeding day for Paisley at therapy for her OT, and I totally forgot her food. I mean, I forgot the snacks and food for the diaper bag. Normally I'm on top of it and I'm restocking, you know, everything the moment I use it, the moment we get home. But I completely forgot because we all went to bed late. So Halloween just threw us all for a loop, but it was fun. I'm glad it's over though, and I'm glad we're moving into the holiday season. So we've got Thanksgiving coming up, and then of course Christmas. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you all had a wonderful and safe and happy Halloween. Please like this video and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.